And let's be honest, that was a shite game of football. But we've won. We've got 3 points. Manchester City 2, Leicester 1. At this time of the season, this business end of the season, that's all that mattered there. It wasn't pretty, was it? It was a scrappy game. After a very encouraging first 45 minutes, well, apart from the Ozaki's goal. After the first 45 minutes of good football, some bright, intelligent, creative play, then we just kind of descended into this nervy, bitty, niggly team, and we didn't really help ourselves. We gave the ball away too softly. Some people said the referee got a little bit kind of picky, but I can't really blame him, seeing as he kind of bails us out with the penalty thing. Even though it was the right call, he kind of gave team decisions either way, really, so I'm not going to point fingers at him. But yeah, it was a scrappy game, but I'm just happy because that's another step, another 3 points towards Champions League football. Now, if Arsenal lose today, or even just get a point, only a point at Stoke, and if United drop points to Spurs, both possible scenarios, then we basically have confirmed Champions League football for next season. That is all that matters at this moment. That's all that matters at this stage of the season, full stop. It was just a very typical City kind of performance. Loads of weird refereeing decisions, loads of dodgy final balls at the minute, a crazy call that's divided Twitter, 100 minutes played, just niggly against a team that's, I think it's terrible in form at the moment. I think Leicester are bottom of the form table. Yeah, obviously they kind of rolled all that back and played very well against us. Of course they did. Everyone does that to us. Everyone always does that to us. But if you look at the individual decisions, I think Sterling's goal, I don't know why Sky were claiming that he touched the ball. He didn't obviously touch the ball. You can see the movement of the ball, the spin, is absolutely no deviation at all. Maybe he was in an offside position. Maybe he was interfering with play, though I would argue the Leicester player, if anyone, was blocking Schmeichel's vision of the ball, and he was getting nowhere near that anyway. He would have had to throw himself about 10 yards to his left to get close to it. Yes, it could have been slightly a dodgy season for Leicester. We've had so many this season that I am not going to complain. We deserve that slice of luck. He didn't touch the ball. I know he could have been interfering, but it wasn't even clear cut offside, and Schmeichel's getting nowhere near that anyway, so just deal with it. We were the better team at that point, so I am not complaining. The Mahrez penalty thing, a rule's a rule. I'll be honest, I was kind of half watching it thinking, oh, he's going to score here. And then when I saw the referee pull it back, I was absolutely surprised. I didn't see the double touch myself. But a rule is a rule. So if it got against us, and that's it. You can't turn around and moan about something that's in play. Otherwise, you'd have a player taking 2 touches and dribbling towards the goal. I don't care if it was accidental. A slip causes the same output regardless. It is a fair call. I'm sorry if you've been bitter about that, Leicester fans. I'm sorry if everyone's being salty on Twitter, but a rule is a rule, and for once it's nice to see something upheld for us. The 100 minutes thing was just absolutely baffling. I have no idea where it came from. And the Clichy penalty incident, he's outside the area. He fell inside the area, but that wasn't a penalty in my humble opinion. It just wasn't. So I guess maybe for once in this game, all decisions have kind of ruled themselves out a little bit and cancelled each other out. So we've won that just about fairly, I think, in the end. Individually, I don't think anyone really shone other than Silva in the first half. I thought he was really good. I thought he controlled the play exceptionally well in that first 45 minutes. His graceful best. But then even he quieting down a lot in the second half. De Bruyne started this game brightly as well, but he was also on the periphery coming the full-time whistle. Well, he was on the pitch of the full-time whistle. But Gabriel Jesus, I don't think he had his best game. But he showed a lot of composure and a very Balotelli-esque finish for that penalty. But I thought he still looks a little bit lacking match fitness. He's not the same sharp, bright player he was when we signed in January, and I think that's probably fair enough. I think it'll take him a while, or the summer, if anything, to get back to the player he was once again, but he obviously is a very special talent, and he'll get there for us. Defensively, we were okay, not great. Vinny didn't have his best game, I didn't think. There was a peak Otamendi block when he threw himself at the ball. Clichy obviously gave away the penalty. Fernandinho had a little bit of energy down the right. But it wasn't a solid performance defensively. Leicester, though, obviously upped their game against us. Like every team ups their game against us. If Leicester were playing, I don't know, your West Brom there, they wouldn't be anywhere near as incisive as they were that day. But that's just football. And when you're at the top, well, one of the top teams at the very least, you are there to be shot at, I guess. But at the end of the day, we have won. So all's well that ends well, I guess. I can't complain too much because it wasn't it wasn't a great performance, but it was what we needed. Now we are looking likely for Champions League football. We finish the season in third. Given everything, I'll be happy. But let's be honest, it's been a average, poor, shite season of football. I just can't wait now for the season to end. I know that sounds very negative, but I just want to see this season peter out, get the job done, and hopefully come out next season with a fresh bunch of players. And obviously, all these players that are going to leave probably do need to leave right about now. I know I'm saying that about some club legends, maybe the likes of Yaya and Zabra as well, but I think their time is gone. I'm bored of holding on to players past their sell-by date, past their peak, just for sentimentality. I think we need to move on. We need to make some bold statements, and I think we need to refresh our club this this summer, and I think we will do as well. Anyway, guys, what did you make of the performance? Was it a deserved victory? Are we now sealed for the Champions League spot? We're not technically done, but it looks pretty good, doesn't it? Anyway, get in the comments, drop a like for the victory, and I will see you soon. I'll be doing a vlog as well for the West Brom game, so don't worry about that. See you later.